of Citizenship at ABSA Bank Ghana Ltd. She will be walking us through how to track our incomes, also how to separate our needs from our wants, and also share with us some practical steps when it comes to savings. Do stay with us.
You need a bigger space to grow your business. You need to be ready for any season.
You need faster checkouts for these busy days.
You need more equipment to meet demand.
You need to make sure everyone gets paid on time.
In business, you need advice, solutions, and sector expertise when it matters.
Your new office space looks great. What's next?
We get it. ABSA Business Banking.
Good business means seeing the possibilities and maximizing opportunities. Making sure you have a responsive support system backs your business goals. A partner that gives you a stable platform with reliable connectivity and seamless solutions, and better understands the tools required to take you to the next level. With so many moving parts in running a business, we do our best to provide you with some stability. The only kind of stability you can find with MTN Business Broadband, the fastest and most reliable internet provider in Ghana, making sure you stay ahead and stay connected, because we understand what makes your business tick.
Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh or call or WhatsApp 0244 308 111.
MTN.
I'm so grateful that you chose the honor series of the Citi Business Festival 2026. Like I mentioned, I'm talking to Priscilla Yeboah, head of Citizenship at ABSA Bank Ghana Ltd. Our topic for today is Financial Literacy 101. Yes, so we are talking about budgeting, savings, as well as smart money habits. Welcome. Good to see you, Priscilla. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm great. Awesome. For, allowing us into your space. But
Thank
in our
you.
studio.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so head of Citizenship at ABSA Bank Ghana Ltd. In banking, when we say somebody has, citizenship, what are we talking about?
I know, right? I know, right? So basically, I do corporate social responsibility for the bank. Yes, right. Please. And then as a bank, we are very mindful of why our communities should work with us. So we have a whole team sitting under marketing and corporate affairs, where we are in charge of giving back to society, actually.
Right.
And we have a very good and broad strategy that aligns with what I'm here to do today, because our citizenship strategy, as we call it, is financial inclusion through entrepreneurship. That is how we give back to society at ABSA Bank.
I see. Financial inclusion through entrepreneurship.
Yes,
that's really
that
packed.
is our focus.
I see. Amazing.
Yes.
Well, so let me ask you and even allow us to begin from this particular tangent. Budgeting, savings, are they still very important financial habits for businesses and, households?
I would say it's very critical. It's not just important, but budgeting, savings, being able to manage your financial resources diligently and efficiently is very critical. Let me just give you an example. Imagine you are driving your car from Accra to Kumasi. You don't have a fuel gauge in your car, so you don't know how much fuel you have in the car. You don't know how you will even get to Kumasi. You are just going and driving, hoping that the vehicle has enough petrol to take you from Accra to Kumasi. That is how life is without a budget. Yes.
So if you don't have a budget, more or less throwing yourself away in life.
Seriously. It's like you are driving, you don't have a gauge, you can't monitor, you can't plan, you can't do anything. Basically, a budget is simply you planning your money.
Right.
Yes.
In
Before
this
your money
context,
plans you, because anything you don't plan will definitely overrun you, actually. So budgeting is basically you planning your money before it plans you. It is not a restriction. It's actually you just have to be intentional about how you get your resources, how you use them, how the money comes, and how you spend them. Practically, that is it.
Amazing. Budgeting is planning your money before it plans you. How did you conclude on this one?
It's interesting, isn't it? Because most Ghanaians, you know, we earn consistently, but we spend inconsistently. We imagine the salary comes into the account on the 28th of the month. By 5th, the account feels like a punishment because it's not enough. It's been wiped off completely within that short period. That is how most Ghanaians live. And that is what budgeting actually cures for individuals. For small businesses like the like the provision seller, the Uber driver, having a budget actually helps you to stop surviving and grow. So if you're a small business owner and you want to grow your business or you want to grow as a person, budgets will help you grow. If you don't have a budget, you are only surviving. It comes, you live on it, you move on. But you are going nowhere, actually.
I really like the perspective to which you bring to this particular conversation. A lot of Ghanaians, you say, earn consistently, but they spend inconsistently.
We all do, don't you?
Including you and I.
Yeah, seriously, we all do.
Is it because we have difficulty in separating our needs from our wants?
Definitely, of course. Of course. You know, because of marketing, a lot of marketing activities these days, even the difference between your needs and your wants is blurred. So you see most of the things, you think it is a need, but at the end of the day, it is a want, not a need. It's just a want. But this is happening to almost everybody because now marketing activities is intensive. You go on social media, you see a lot of marketing activities, and they make it feel as if you need it to survive. Whereas it's not a need, it's just a want.
I've heard a lot of people talk about the 50-30% rule. So 50% of your income going into your needs, 30% into your want, and then the remaining 20% to savings or even investments. From what you have gathered in the industry, with all this experience that you have in terms of, you know, financial literacy, inclusion for businesses and even entrepreneurs, do you think this strategy is an ideal way for people to manage their finances, budget, and even save?
It is very important, but it is not the basic.
Okay.
The first thing I think everyone has to try and do strategically and intentionally is finding ways to just separate the needs from the wants. You need to intentionally separate your needs from the wants. And this can be done using the strategy you just spoke about, 50-30-20. Where your 50% is what you used on your needs. You can decide to use your 30% on your wants. That's maybe the fashion, the lifestyle things, and then the 20% on your savings. This only helps you to sustain your savings. That is why I said it is important, but it is not the basic. Yes, because if you do that, you are only sustaining your savings. You can't grow wealth. We speak about investment. How much more if you are not able to save to grow wealth? You can't invest your savings, and then so it can help you grow your wealth. So yes, you can start from there. It's one way of separating your needs from your wants. When you intentionally spend only 50% on your needs, and then 30% you can put it somewhere for every now and then. If the want rears its head, you use it for it, and then you still save your 20. It works. But you can also use the approach of survival tests. There's something we call the survival test.
Okay.
That you can use to separate your needs from your wants. And it's very basic. It is very basic, and everyone can just do that at any point in time. What you do is, before you spend not more than 200 cedis, you first ask yourself, if I don't buy this thing, can I eat? Can I sleep safely? Can I go to work? Am I healthy? Once you ask yourself these 4 questions and the answer is yes, that particular purchase becomes a want.
So that's
Once
the
you
survival
answer
test.
yes, you answer all these 4 questions and it's a yes, trust me, it's a want and not a need.
I see.
And you can use it any day, any time to separate your needs from your wants. The other thing too we can talk about is, they call it the 48-hour rule.
Right.
If you are going to spend, pause.
Think about it for 2 days.
For 2 days. And research shows that after 24 hours, impulse buying actually wanes off after 24 hours. So then, if after 48 hours you still have a need to buy that particular thing, you can go ahead. That means it's in your budget, and then it's a need, and you can go for it.
Yeah, giving majority of us, a really tough time with regards to,
But
budgeting.
these are basic things and very practical, that everyday habits that we can cultivate to help us manage our finances.
Amazing. So it is
Yes.
not a one-size-fits-all framework.
No.
You have to conduct the survival test. Ask yourself, 4 basic questions.
Yes.
Can you eat? Can you sleep? Can you work? Are you actually healthy? If you do not buy that particular thing you are going to spend the money on, and even give yourself 48 hours to think through. I'm really enjoying this particular conversation. I'm talking to Priscilla Yeboah, head of Citizenship at ABSA Bank Ghana Ltd. I know you are also enjoying it because we are really helping you not to make those financial mistakes. And this is part of our honor series of the Citi Business Festival 2026. We are taking a breather. When we come back, we'll be looking at how dangerous it is to mix your personal financial savings and budgeting with your business savings and financial decisions. Don't go away.
We're kicking your year off
In all her glory.
with more because we got you.
You get it?
We got kicks. We got scores. We got action. We got roars.
It's my specialty.
We got drama. We got fun. We got more for everyone with an upgrade on us just for you. More channels, more shows, more reasons to stay.
We got you.
DSTV, we got you all the way.
Looking for power, performance, or pure driving comfort? Looking for strength for your business or style for your lifestyle? Welcome to Zondertech Ghana Ltd, your one-stop automobile shop. From heavy-duty trucks built with global powerhouse Sinotrack to premium SUVs and pickups from Great Wall Motors and Cherry. From light-duty commercial trucks to world-class construction equipment from Shantui and Sunny Group, Zondertech delivers topmost quality brands with affordable luxury. Zondertech gives you power, prestige, and performance all in one place. Strong, reliable, affordable. Zondertech Ghana Ltd, drive the future. Call Zondatech on 050-177-2222 or 050-177-3333.
You're welcome back. You are still live here on 97.3 Citi FM and Channel 1 Television. It's still our honor series of the Citi Business Festival 2026. Our topic for today is Financial Literacy 101, Budgeting, Savings and Smart Money Habit. I'm talking to Priscilla Yeboah, Head of Citizenship at ABSA Bank Ghana Ltd, really giving us some great insights when it comes to budgeting and savings. Well, Priscilla, let's continue from where we left off before that particular, break. Why is it so dangerous for anyone at all to mix his or her personal financial, decisions with a business one? Because, well, I know people have personal finances. Some are also into business, but it appears, so today, this morning, I read somewhere, somebody says, your business balance is not your profit. So if you have a huge money sitting in your account, don't do that mistake of thinking that that is profit I have. I think it's one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people do, isn't it?
Spot on, spot money, spot on. And trust me, a lot of Ghanaian small businesses die prematurely because of this. Because they just plainly refuse to separate their personal finances from their business monies. It is very, very crucial and important if you really want to scale up and grow a business. You just have to separate. Whichever way you have to do it, you have to do it. And it starts from, first of all, you paying yourself from that business. Make sure once you are running a business and you call it a business, whether it's that small kiosk, is that Uber business you are doing, whether it's that seamstress you are sewing, make sure at the end of the month, or even if it's bi-monthly, take your salary out of whatever work you have done. Pay yourself. That helps you separate your personal finances from your business finances. Because once you do that, you will not go and put your hand into your business money to spend on your person, or to pay your rent, or to pay for food, or to do this. You just have to separate it. And once, if you don't separate your personal finances from your business finances, how would you know you are even making profits? Trust me, you will just be working and working and working. You don't know whether you are chopping into your, let me put it that way, yes, you are chopping into your profits. Yes, you have to separate to be able to know that what I have left is my profits. What is here is my personal money, and I can use it for personal things whilst I use the business money for. And the second thing too, the second reason why it's very important for businesses to separate their personal finances from their business finances is it gives you an opportunity to access funding. We give you an opportunity to, we see it at ABSA every day. You see accounts that, good monies come through, but they are not able to access credit because they are not consistent. The financial history doesn't speak to just the business. It's mixed with maybe the CEO's personal expenses also go through. So once an assessment is being done before credit facility is offered to you, all these things are considered. So if you want to get the funding, especially loans from a bank, you need to just have your finances or your account straight. If it's business, it's business. If it's personal, it's personal. So it also helps you get access to funding. And then once you have a dedicated business account, you are able to save for your business. You are able to save for your business. And once you save, you can reinvest to scale up. Every business, the goal is to grow. The goal is to scale up. The goal is to become a bigger company. Yes, at ABSA, we have what we call, we have tiered the small businesses. We have the startup businesses, those zero from, and we have special propositions for them. And this category, our goal is to we guide them, we give them financial literacy training, business development training. So we transition them and some discounts on this particular startup account for the 3-year period. Then we transition them into our SME space, because within these 3 years, we would have seen how you are managing this, your business account that you've separated from your personal account. Then once we transition you into the SME space, we are able, because we have your history, to lend money to you for you to scale up or grow your business.
From
so
what
it's
you
very
say,
important for businesses to separate their finances, their business accounts from their personal accounts.
And it's a dangerous mix, you say, based on what you have been saying. But my question to you will be, how do we make that separation? Does it require us to, for say, have 2 different or separate accounts?
Yes, that is what it means. You are you, Ni, and your business is your business. It's not the same entity. So you have to separate it. And whatever you do for yourself, for instance, as a person, you have your account, you know you should have your savings account, you should have your emergency fund account, you should have your investment account. They are all separate things. Because if you don't have these 3, and likewise you need to separate your business account, and you need these 3 separate accounts for your business. Just as you want to invest for yourself, it is good to invest for your business as well.
So the business is a separate entity from the person.
Yes.
But for somebody who is unable to manage 2 phones, like me, how do I manage 2 accounts? Maybe share with us some
Simple.
steps.
Very, very simple. What do you manage about the account? You come to open an account with ABSA Bank. You have a personal account. It is your account. Right. You have your digital app. Oh, trust me, all the accounts are linked to you anyway. Right. It's just that you don't do anything on it. You just come and ask that these are my business documents. I need a business account. Every receipt, every money you receive for your business, you put it in your business account. At the end of the month, you take from your business account, you pay yourself.
Right.
It makes it easier to even manage. And now with even technology and apps and everything, our app, for instance, you can even do your own salary payments of even your staff from the app. So you just use the app on your business account to transact into the personal account of your employees and yourself. It's easy to separate.
Wonderful thought,
Yes.
Priscilla. Let's now talk about the realistic savings habits.
Okay.
I mean, on top of your head, are you able to share with me, say, 5 to 7, tips for any individual or business? Or maybe let me come this way. Saving for yourself or budgeting for yourself, is it different from saving for your business and budgeting for a business? Are the principles the same?
Basically, they are the
Okay.
same. They are the same. It's the uses that differ.
Okay.
Yes. So you saving for yourself as a person, you have your own goals, you have your own dreams, things you want to achieve for yourself. So you use your personal money to fund those ones. Then you have your business, which has ambitions of growth. Every business, I don't think people go into business to fail. No, nobody will do that actually. So you want to grow. So yes, you have to manage your finances. You have to save for yourself. You have to invest for yourself. You need to have an emergency fund for your business. Going to some basic tips that you can apply to both personal accounts and savings accounts. Personal accounts and business accounts. You can talk about automating most of these repayments.
Automation.
Yes, you have to set standing orders. As a business, trust me, before you can transact with another business, you need a business account. As an individual, before you can receive money and become credit worthy and get access to funding, you need to have an account. Trust me, if I come to you that I'm paying you 100,000, I will not bring you cash of 100,000. You need a bank account to put that money in. So you need your business account. Once you have this account, the first habit that can help you to save is you need to automate the savings process.
Indeed.
That is, just put a standing order onto your main account into your savings account. Simple.
You are gone.
And make sure that standing order it's on the day the salary hits the account. It shouldn't be the next or the day after. No, you end up spending before the standing order comes. So make sure you set a standing order. Once the income hits the account, both business and personal, you automatically, the standing order goes into your savings account. A second way that you can save both for businesses is to have an emergency fund.
Right.
Yes, and then you should learn to name your emergency accounts. Learn to name them. So at ABSA, we have what we call the target save accounts. ABSA target save account. We have different products, that solutions, different categories.
Okay.
Yes. So this target save account is actually to help people to save towards specific goals. So like I was saying, you need to name your accounts. So you can call it, maybe in the next 5 years, I want to change my car.
All right.
Mine is just to walk to the bank, open a target save account and call it ABSA target save account, car. ABSA target save account, deposit for land. ABSA target save account. Just put a name on those things. You know, it's psychologically, it motivates you. You have a goal you are working towards, and then you keep and put a standing order into those emergency accounts. As a business, you can have an emergency account, call it maintenance and maintenance equipment and whatever, fixture maintenance account. It's a specific emergency fund. So when your machine breaks down, you will not go looking for money to look. You know, you had made provision for it. You had budgeted, you had planned. So it's in line. You will not stall production until you go for loan to fix a broken down machine in your business. So these are some of the ways that you can actually save for yourself easily towards some of these things, that you don't go putting your money into your capital or any of those things. You can also, as individuals, you know, when we were growing, there was this susu. Me, I'm
is
going
there
to
one
share,
we put in the box, or the one you give their money to someone?
Somebody. But susu is a way that you can get some bulk money to do something for yourself. Yes, and then you can even get this bulk money and take it into your savings account or in your box or something. That's one way too that you can save, which is very practical and useful to everybody. The other thing you can also do is insurance. We take a lot of things for granted. You know, it covers for parts of the emergencies. So once you have insured your car, if there is an accident, you have an insurance to cover to pay for that accident. You fix your car back without going for a loan to fix your car back.
I like that.
Insurance is very good. Secondly, you can take health insurance. Nobody said we should fall sick, but hey, it's life. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yes, just basic NHIS even helps. I've seen people who, if not because of NHIS, they would have died in their homes, but because they have so it's very important. You can just take or better still, if you want to take a private insurance, health insurance for yourself. Now we have quite a number of them in this country. You can just go for it and get an insurance to cover your health. It's help with in emergency situations so that you don't fall back on your savings and your savings will be intact.
Perfect, perfect. You know, we began with Financial Literacy 101, but now I call it Financial Planning and Psychology. Thank you so much. That's Priscilla Yeboah, Head of Citizenship at ABSA Bank Ghana Ltd, really walking us through how to avoid unnecessary debt traps, also how to secure your future and have those long-term goals for you. It's just the first day of our third week. We have more in store for you on our honor series of the City Business Festival 2026, powered by 97.3 Citi FM and Channel 1 Television, in partnership with ABSA Bank, sponsored by ABSA Bank, MTN, Zonate Ghana Ltd, and Petra Trust. I'm Neil Lati.